I often talk to people about Jose Maria Morelos. Jose Maria Morelos in 1850, he wrote a letter to President James Madison. And he was the leader of the Mexican War for Independence. And he wrote a letter to President James Madison, the same Madison who was responsible for helping to create the Constitution of the United States. He wrote a letter to Madison, right, telling him that if America would allow freedom for blacks, slaves, and if America would completely embrace civil rights and racial equality, it would be one of the strongest nations in the world. Nothing would be able to stop the Americas from achieving something that had not been achieved. He talked about the Spanish domination that had been put on Mexicans in the same way that the Americans had felt the pressure from the British government. He talked about in his letter on how to come together would allow people all over the world to break those chains. His letter was greatly ignored. And Madison, of course, did not see Mexican independence in the same way as he saw American independence, and that they could not be held equal to each other. Fear, ladies and gentlemen, pushes even men who consider themselves to be righteous to do evil things and to follow evil things. When Morelos was writing these letters, there's a man, he's another president, and he's the son of the second president of the United States, John Quincy Adams, whose family is lauded as being these abolitionist-minded people who did not see the slavery of blacks as something that was God sanctioned and something that was righteous and something that should be, right? Well, John Quincy Adams was Secretary of State in 1816, 1819. He was Secretary of State, and he was the person who gave the pretext or the idea for launching the first Seminole War. And if you don't know what the Seminole War is, then you can't really understand how he basically was a hypocrite to what it is that he said his family believed in.